Wait.
hurt him.
Stop. Hey, chill out. Chill out. Chill out. Let go.
Take that shots fired. Officers are code 4.
Crime Tracker.
Welcome to Crime Tracker. On today's episode, domestic calls are widely considered the most unpredictable situations an officer can face. In this footage, officers respond to a high-priority welfare check after a neighbor reported hearing a violent verbal dispute followed by a disturbing declaration. As the officer enters, the situation becomes clear. The individual had just discovered evidence of his spouse's infidelity. The emotional shock has pushed him past his limit.
Oh, please, Max.
This is how it ends. This is what you wanted. This is what you wanted.
Notice how the officer keeps his hands visible and maintains a reactionary gap. He isn't here to make an arrest, he's trying to establish a human connection before it's too late.
Here, it's if you give me that here right now, and I take his life, or you take my life, it's either his life, my life, or one of your guys.
He's not here, Max.
Exactly. So it's going to be my life or you guys. That's it. That's all it's going to come down to. That's all it's going to come down to. Can we talk?
The subject begins to spiral, expressing that he has nothing left to live for. This is the most dangerous phase of the encounter. The officer shifts from authoritative commands to a softer, de-escalation tone, trying to ground the man in reality. The officer uses a technique called active listening, acknowledging the man's pain without judging the circumstances that led him here. When the subject makes a sudden move to end his life, the officers are forced to intervene physically. This is a split-second decision made to prioritize life over the subject's immediate autonomy.
You want to go out there with them? I want you guys to shoot me.
No, I don't want to shoot you. That's the thing.
Go out there. No,
That's
you're
the
going to
thing.
shoot me. You're going to shoot me.
Please don't
Wait.
hurt him.
Stop. Hey, chill out. Chill out. Chill out. Let go.
Take that shots fired. Officers are code 4. They have the suspect's down.
The struggle is brief but intense. Once the subject is secured, the officers immediately transition back to a supportive role, calling for medical evaluation. This individual was transported to a local facility for a mandatory psychiatric evaluation.
Can't control other people's actions, okay?
He kept saying that he said, I've come to the conclusion, like, that you're with him, and I'm okay with that. Just tell me the truth. But I wasn't gonna tell him, well, we're not together. I told him we're not together. We still see each other, like, we mess around. He comes over sometimes. But I wasn't gonna tell him that. Want me to have a cough? He got my phone and he went through the messages. I would have been sexting. How did you get your phone? I don't know. I was drinking. I was tired. I remember I fell asleep in the car, and then I just remembered being in bed, and then he woke me up, calling me a whore, calling me a liar, saying that he was going to go him.
It says, I found out she's still him, and he put a sad emoji.
His friend explains that he spoke to Max on the phone while he was being pursued by police and shares the tragic details of their conversation.
He had called, I think, some prevention hotline, but that person that he had called on that hotline, they hung up on him or they gave up on him or something. Something abruptly happened, I guess, because he just said, I gotta go, thank you for everything, and I love you.
I mean, this is a man who was hurting and angry and sad, and he told me, you're never going to forget this night. It's going to be engraved in your memory.
Listen, this is the one case that's going to stick with you forever, okay, brother? I want you to remember this night, and I hope to God that you learn from it. You can't save them all. I'm one of those you can't save.
This is the part where I became the most scared that I've ever been in my entire life. I mean, he already told me he's coming after me specifically. He already threatened to kill police officers prior to even threatening me specifically. The threat's right here, and it's in front of me. And I was thinking in my head, I'm like, this guy actually showed up here. He's armed with scissors. He already said he doesn't care about his life. That's the moment where you realize what you're probably going to end up having to do. And it's scary. It's a scary feeling. It really is.
I kept telling myself that the pops were like pellet, whatever the not a real gun. But in my mind, he's okay, he's just on the floor.
There's really no easy way for me to tell you this. But I'm sorry Max didn't make it tonight. I hate to have to break this news to you.
Infidelity can be a devastating catalyst, but as these officers demonstrated, a crisis doesn't have to end in a permanent tragedy. If you enjoyed this video, kindly support us by commenting and subscribing to our channel. Thanks for watching.
Crime Tracker.